I'll just make sure I got a focus. What a gorgeous day, huh?
Oh yes.
This is perfect. I like your new pad too. Nice place you got here.
Modern.
So I actually don't know your name. What would be your name?
John.
John. Ah, okay. And where would you be like originally from? Now I don't know if you're
West of the River Shannon. It's
oh, nice.
I have a short story written about that which I distribute to the public.
Ah.
If they have some.
Oh, very nice. Ah, okay. You've written up a little short story. Oh, that's great. I love it.
It's
Lovely.
called Shemore Mound.
Ah, and that's the name of the area you came from.
Oh, Coholland's graveyard, west
Nice.
of the River Shannon.
Ah. So that's how far back now? Would you say you look like you're in your what age are you now? You're about 27, 28.
Yeah.
What age are you?
Usually I say as age that's Coholland 21 and a half plus 3/4.
There you go. And getting from there to here, I don't know whether you've always lived in Ireland or whether I don't know if there's certain.
Born in Coholland's graveyard.
Right.
West of the River Shannon and Carrick-on-Shannon.
But now going from, as I said, starting out there in life, I mean, I don't know whether you lived in many places.
Moved to Dublin and Blackrock, and then from there adventure to Europe, where I was a chef.
Ah, very good.
Worked for Essence, worked was
chef.
an independent gardener.
Oh, okay. And was this just like literally making your way from town to town, or did it start off like with
Later on, just moving from all around with my
Right.
guitar, singing my songs from
Okay.
France, Germany, Spain.
And can you remember can you kind of recognise when that period sort of shifted from, working as a chef and doing all these regular jobs to just sort of being on the road? Because that sort of Jack Kerouac idea that you're just
moving with the work sometimes.
And was that like 10 years ago, 20 years ago? How long do you think that's been?
It was, during the kind of, when the wall crashed around that time.
Oh, the Berlin Wall came down?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, 89, that sort of period, wasn't it, I think?
I was playing my guitar then in
Right.
Germany, in Switzerland, in France, Brittany,
And can you
Belgium.
can you recall a sort of a day or a moment when you realised that this is what your life is now? Was it temporary in your mind, or did it just become an idea in your head that you liked travelling? And I don't know whether it sort of was always a goal or whether you felt it just happened to you.
I was touring on my bicycle with my guitar, going from town to town in Spain.
Right.
And so I made 2 tours of Spain, and so it was the life for a long time.
Ah, okay.
Living in the beach, getting up in the morning, having a swim, and then
Nice.
going around various restaurants on bicycle, keeping fit,
And
entertaining the customers.
what would have drawn you back then to Ireland? Because obviously, the climate there would be a little bit warmer and kinder if you're living the life of the troubadour. Was there just sort of family, or was there circumstance that brought you back to Ireland?
Family circumstances.
Right.
My mother was getting on in age. I
Right.
took care of her some years ago before
Ah,
that.
okay.
She was bad. She was heading. So she passed away then. Just a couple of years after I returned to Ireland.
Ah, okay. And what sort of are we talking about? Was that like 10 years ago or 5 years ago?
Roughly speaking, yeah.
Okay. And was it? Well, I don't know whether you feel now that you kind of still have roots down there. Whether you feel now you kind of feel you're just wherever you happen to be, wherever you lay your hat. That's where you.
I moved to Greystones. I was living here. I had my own place, but
Right.
unfortunately, the money ran out.
Ah, okay.
Just,
Like you were renting here and it just didn't work out, and.
No, it worked out all right.
Okay.
Up by Central, just down by in a park.
I know the
park.
place. Yes.
There's lots of
Jurassic
people.
Park. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. And I mean, do you find now that given that it is, I'm sure at times a rough enough existence. I mean, are you okay at night now? Do you have a good place to go, or are you all right to?
3 years on for the last 3 years, not signing on, just on the road.
Right.
Trying to get a few pennies. But people at Greystones are being very kind to me.
Yeah. Well, there's some tight-fisted swines, but most of them are okay, I think. Yeah.
But there's always good people to be had in Greystones.
So for an average day, then, I don't know whether you kind of like to sort of have a plan, whether you think, well, you'll get up and you'll play your guitar and you'll hang out and then you'll that's your day, or whether you, I don't know whether you go to Dublin, whether you go beyond here a lot, or
stay where it's nice and quiet, where it's pleasant people to be with.
That's the plan. I think it's a good life to have, all right. And would you have I don't know if there's such a thing as a plan for the future, whether you just sort of feel, well, life is good, I don't need to think about any master plan, is there certain things you'd like to do, or are you doing that?
I'm not doing them, that's the problem. I'd like to become a multi-millionaire.
Oh, that's a good plan.
That's a good plan.
That is a good plan. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that one.
It's a full word with inverted commas upside down and a full stop. lots of comments and lots of
Yeah.
comments. It just,
Well, there's a few millionaires around here down by the marina, so maybe their magic will rub off
Yeah,
on you. There
yeah,
might be a bit of you might just be able to mingle, and before you know it, you're on a boat. That'll be handy. Well, listen, it's nice to talk to you because, as I said, I say hello to you and all that, and I see you around. But I was just thinking, I actually don't know you at all, so it's good to know who you are. And
you can find me on the you grab the search button, John Canning, CANNING, Galway Library Videos, where I'm all dressed up in my toga.
Oh, great! I'll have a look for that.
Poetry in government circles in Galway Library.
Oh, lovely! I'll source that. Oh, that'd be nice.
Galway Library Videos.
Great! I'll have a look for that and put it in there as well. And anybody passing, just throw you a nice €1 or €2, I think, for all your good work.
Oh,
and you've got your short story as well. We'll tell people that now if they want to buy a short story off you.
Oh, yeah. Usually you can have 10, 5, €2, and if
Yeah.
I have enough money in the pocket, they go flying in the wind.
Boom! There you go. There's a few millionaires knocking around here. I'm sure they can afford to pay you a tenner or a fiver for such a good piece of work.
It can happen.
Lovely.